So hot. It was so hot and painful.
This story begins with a teacher named Mikon who teaches the butler students to treat their masters well because they were lower ranked, and the upper ranked students would be their masters in the future if they treated them well. Now students who were upper ranked came and the lower ranked butlers started serving them the services. There was a student named Lori who also placed her order, and Tomomi came to her and placed her order too. Now she started talking with her, but she was just trying to pretend to be innocent. Even the other students were also whispering about Tomomi. She started teasing and provoking Lori, but Lori was controlling herself because she was a student of the upper class. Now Lori was served, but Tomomi was still playing her cheap tricks. Tomomi also got her order, and suddenly after hearing her nonsense, Lori said that fate was set and nobody could change it. After the talk, Tomomi went to the principal's room and Mikon was already there. Mikon gave Tomomi the application form of Hino and told her to receive him. Keed, the principal, wasn't very serious, so Mikon scared her, and she returned to her senses. Now Lori was walking, and she saw Hino. He told her to stay away from him, but she was insane, and because of his arrogant behavior she got angry. She called him suspicious, and when he tried to walk away, she again stopped him, but this time he called her drilled hair and she got angry. She was about to hit him, but they slipped and went into the wrong position, by chance grabbed her chest, and when she woke up, she was embarrassed and mad. She started crying, but he tried to clear the thing up, but she wasn't listening to him, so he started running and he saw a girl and she got unconscious. Another girl also got unconscious, and Lori was after him. 2 more girls got unconscious, and now he met with the cute little Mimina. He thought that she was little, but she was 19 and was his senior. Now he grabbed her and tried to hide, but he was squeezing out her soul and she also got unconscious. When Lori saw him, he again tried to clear it, but she still thought that he was a pervert. He started running and, on the way, he scared all the girls. Now he was hidden, and when came out he bumped into Saori. Her clothes got a stain, and she removed her clothes. He was shocked. He was trying to tell her to wear the clothes back and she didn't understand. Sanai came and also slipped. It was suffocating for him, but Sanai was enjoying herself. He came back to life and was about to leave, but Lori was shocked to see this mess. Hino told her that it wasn't his fault, but she was just angry. Now he was running, and Tomomi was waiting for him. She was about to go inside because it was late, and he bumped into her and also grabbed her. But she wasn't mad and said he was always like that. Lori and all the girls came and were angry, but Tomomi understood the situation and told Lori that he was a transfer student, and they should forgive him. Tomomi's questions made Lori embarrassed and shy, but Tomomi told them that Hino wasn't one to be scared off because in childhood he was innocent and honest, and Hino remembered her. She was a vicious human, and he was shocked. Tomomi told everyone that in childhood Hino's wish was to be a cute bride, and he was disappointed, and everyone was surprised to hear that. Tomomi was smiling, but Hino was ashamed. Now all the girls were taking baths, and he went to his room. Daichi was his roommate. Daichi was a silent boy and told Hino to stay out of his business and went to his room, but Lori was very mad with him. Even the next day in the tub, Lori was burning with her anger and wanted to teach Hino a lesson for his perverseness. Tomomi also woke up, but she was a bit lazy. While leaving the room, she decided to make the day the happiest day. Hino was also getting ready but wasn't able to wear a tie, so Daichi helped him and said this was the first and last time he was helping Hino. Now Hino was introduced to the class, but Lori was furious. After the class, Shingo and Mitka came to him. They were also the butlers. They told him that there were only 4 butlers and only one other boy who was upper ranked. Shingo was talking about girls and his lust, but Hino didn't have any concerns. Lori asked if this was the only intention they had, and Hino again teased her for her hair. Now it was the practical class and the butlers had to serve their masters, but Hino was alone because he was a bad guy for the girls.
Why is nobody coming to my table?
Lori and Swearan came, and Lori started teasing and insulting Hino with her sharp words, and he was just helpless. Now they sat, and he offered them the menu, but Lori told him to hand her from the left side and asked about the recommended menu, but he didn't remember it. When he tried to give her water, he messed up and did so many times, and Lori was angry with him. They started fighting, and suddenly Sanai again slipped and got hurt. Now he was in the shower, and she was waiting for him when he came out. He got shy and told her to leave because he was naked, but she told him that it was her fault, so she wanted to compensate by rubbing his back. She came close and he was just frustrated. She slipped, and they were in embarrassing condition, but she started rubbing and he was helpless. He tried to stop her, but she slipped again, and she was enjoying it, but he tried to move her and touched the panties, and he told her to move away, but she wasn't ready, so he touched her chest to move her, and she was lusty. Suddenly Keed and Daichi came, and they were shocked to see them because they were doing the wrong, and Keed suddenly praised him. Hino was walking with Shingo and Mitka, but Daichi wasn't with them because Daichi thought that they were perverts. Now it was the swimming class and Mikan told them that it was a hypothetical situation where they had to save their master who had slipped into the pool. Everyone jumped, but Hino wasn't ready and started arguing. Mikan threw him into the pool. Tomomi was with her friends, and she was having fun, but Lori was with Sweran and she was in a bad mood. Tomomi saw the case and went to Lori. She sat with them and started pretending cute and innocent. She apologized for Hino's side and said that Hino wasn't a bad guy. On the other side, Hino was in a difficult situation and Shingo was enjoying the scene. Lori came, and she started teasing and insulting Hino, but he told her to move away because Shingo had some bad intentions. Lori got mad at this too and blamed Hino. Suddenly Toichiro appeared, who was the last boy, but he didn't look like a boy and jumped into the pool weirdly. Suddenly Mikan opened the pressure, and everyone was in a challenging condition. Sanai was also suffering, so she held Hino. It was suffocating for him, and Lori threw an airbag for help, but Hino got hit. Now he was in the infirmary and Tomomi was with him. He was suspicious, and she told him that he hadn't changed and told him about her family. Hino also told her that his father passed, and he went to the school because the fee was excluded. Tomomi told him that she would help him to graduate, and he asked why she was being so nice to him, and she opened the door. Lori was peeking. Lori came in and out of her embarrassment she started pretending that she had no concerns with him, but Tomomi was laughing at her because she was cute. Now Mimona got bumped into Hino and they recognized each other, but Mimona was angry with him, and Tomomi was watching this. Now Tomomi showed Hino a card and told him that it was important for the exam for butlers to have as an important thing to show that they had a partner. Hino thought that he didn't have any, so Tomomi offered him the card and he accepted it, but he was a little concerned because Tomomi didn't have positive vibes. Lori came and she started showing off her card, but Hino told her that he already had a card that Tomomi gave him. Lori was shocked and she left. Mimona was trying to draw something, but she wasn't able to do so. Suddenly, Toichiro started disturbing her and she ran away. In the class, Mitka told him that he got 3 cards and Daichi was in a serious condition because all the girls wanted to give him their cards. Shingo was requesting Lori for the card, but Lori was scared because he had bad intentions and Lori was running for him. Hino ran to the class and asked Tomomi if he was late, but she told him that he was on time. Mikan came and told them that the butlers had to obey their masters for a day. Hino was surprised, and Tomomi was seriously vicious thoughts and Hino got scared, but she told him that she had already decided that what he had to do. Mimona was trying to draw the piano, but she wasn't able to, and Hino told her that he was counting on her. But she left and said she wanted to draw something else, and he said he would help her because Tomomi had told him to stay with Mimona for the day and left. But Mimona told him that he didn't have to do something like that, but he started following her and Tomomi was keeping an eye on them, and Lori was also doing the same. Mimona was running and Hino was after her. Daichi and Mitka were in the hands of girls, and they were just using their cuteness. Mimona suddenly found a cat and it ran away because of Hino. Now Hino and Mimona started catching it and they ended with the lap of Hino. He was embarrassed and the cat ran away. He served her juice, but she was in a bad mood. He tried to apologize and suddenly some girls came and thought that he was misbehaving with Mimona. So Mimona tried to walk away but slipped and he took her to the infirmary, and Lori started thinking lusty that Hino might misuse the opportunity. But Hino was sincerely helping Mimona, and when he saw her hand was also injured, he started band-aiding it also, and Mimona said if there was someone else, he might say something else. But he cheered her up and she told him a weird person. Now on his shoulders they went out and she started telling him about how she started drawing, but it was her passion. She didn't want to do it for any purpose. Suddenly the girls again tried to badmouth, but Hino stopped them and said he'd harass them if they said a word to Mimona. They left and Hino told her that she could ask for his help anytime.
I'll act as your insect repellent.
She got happy, and the cat was under his feet. Tomomi and Lori were keeping an eye out, and they were surprised to see everything going. Now she started drawing the cat and Hino was a little embarrassed. He was walking with Mimona on his back and Tomomi came. They had a little talk and he left. While taking the bath, Mimona was very happy and silent. The next day Tomomi showed Hino Mimona's interview that she had stated about Hino. What will happen next in this story? Subscribe to the channel for the latest updates.